Hello everyone. America. Spokesperson for the American government has launched a warning if the West continues supplying weapons which come from the stockpile of every national defence of the NATO pact, they will end up with no weapons for national defence. And basically, this is what is happening in Europe as well, not just in America. Money and weapons are flooding into this country in Ukraine. And Biden has proved this type of act, which they used during the Second World War, IOU lent and stuff, buy now and pay later. That means if Ukraine manages to get out of this mess as a ruined nation, how the hell's going to pay this debit, which is going to last for decades and decades and decades? And it's not enough. Boris Johnson has appropriated the emergency funds for the UK to send more weapons and money to Zelensky. It's a worthless cause. And then we got Brussels, European Union, issuing out Eurobonds for another handout to Zelensky. We're talking about $14 billion to keep their economy going for 3 months. And adding debits onto debits onto sanctions, which are slowly ruin the economy of each Western country. We've got this situation now. It will be a gradual move towards that direction. It won't be suddenly. Shortages of fuel, food, commodities, cost of living going sky high like a rocket, and there is a risk of unsocial unrest or revolt, popular revolts, I should say. Some Italian minister did launch this alarm. If we continue on this road of destruction, it's absolute road of destruction these Western countries are going on. So far, we flooded so many billions of dollars of stuff and aid. It doesn't help the effort of Ukraine. More people are dying. They're not gaining ground. They're losing the battle. Ukraine is a money pit. And talking about Brussels in European Union, they have drafted up an emergency energy plan, sharing resources. If a country has more gas, they'll give it to another country which it lacks it. Basically, in principle, should work like that, but it comes at a price. Then the Italian situation with regards to reserves and energy, the infrastructure is there, but these gas tanks are empty. And just yesterday, Ukraine will be closing the pipeline on Italy and its gas 30%. You help this country, you give them money, then after they turn back, stab you in the back, and they close gas and oil, which passes through their pipeline. I think it will be more better they sort out their own mess by themselves. This was a mess created by the Americans and pushed by NATO in the end. And in the end, we could lead to an absolute economical and social disaster. A lot more worse than a nuclear war, its effects. You will have social unrest, people rioting in the streets for food. Therefore, governments will become more tyrant, martial law, curfews and stuff like that. We're going towards that. And don't forget, this archipelago of the bug, they're going to use it again because when it comes in the autumn, they're going to use it in their so-called war plan, even though it's not a war officially declared, but they act as if it was.